much, and welcome to another episode of DCC Daily. My name is Monica Sanchez, and I get the pleasure of serving as the Hope Program Director here at Downtown Community Church. So for some context, or if you're new around here, the Hope Program is a one-on-one mentorship program, and we serve youth in our community by offering educational, spiritual, and emotional mentorship to students ranging from as young as preschool to as old as 9th grade. As the Hope Program Director, I have years worth of stories that would make you laugh, make you cry, and maybe even make you wonder, is she allowed to do that at church? I am here today, though, to share a sweet story that definitely made me cry, and I hope that it warms your heart a little bit on this lovely Friday. Now, at the start of the semester, I lost one of my very, very consistent mentors to the demands of senior year internships, and that left her scholar, Armani, without a mentor for the spring semester. As his position opened up, I had a wonderful applicant turned friend, Grace, become a mentor. I like to think that I take great care to pair scholars and mentors that I believe would be compatible with one another. And based on their fun and outgoing personalities, I felt that Grace and Armani would be a great match. So Grace is a very experienced individual. She's worked with kids in the past, and she's even an education major at FSU. And I'm giving you her credentials so that you believe me when I tell you that I knew she'd be a stellar mentor. And as great as Grace is, initially, Armani did have a tough time adjusting to her new mentor, Miss Grace. For obvious reasons, she loved and missed her previous mentor. And I see this happen all the time. It's a normal part of mentorship. It's the growing pains of having a new mentor. And like in any relationship, it takes time for us to adjust to new people in our lives because we have these walls up as we try to decide if this person is trustworthy enough to see the whole thing. It took some time, a few conversations, and some trips to McDonald's, but the walls came down and Armani finally grew into a place where she enjoyed being around and trusted Miss Grace. The public consecration of this reality happened a few weeks ago. On this day, Armani came in very upset about something, and she didn't want to be at Hope. Armani and Miss Grace were able to have a conversation, and after a while, Armani was in better spirits and even played several rounds of Uno with her mentor. At Hope, this semester, during our Bible lessons, we've been learning about the fruit of the Spirit. And on this day, we were discussing faithfulness. The kids learned that faithfulness is about being someone people can count on. God is faithful to us, and we can count on Him always above all else. The group was asked the question, who are people in your life that you can count on? Now, I don't know if this is going to come as a surprise to you, but getting kids to raise their hand to willingly talk about Bible things is like pulling teeth. But after a few awkwardly silent moments, Armani's hand shot up in the air. And she answered the question by saying that Miss Grace is someone she can count on because even though she came in that day in a bad mood, Miss Grace sat with her through it and talked to her and helped her calm down. She thanked Miss Grace for picking her up outside of Hope to hang out, and even when those plans get canceled every now and then, she always trusts that they'll still get to see each other. At this point, I was crying. Not the, oh my gosh, I'm crying reaction that my generation loves to spout, but I was legitimately in tears. And what moved me to tears was just the fruit of Grace's consistent dedication and her love to our program and to her scholar, Armani. Even in the moments when it was hard, I'm grateful to God for allowing me to witness this beautiful fellowship that gets to take place between mentors and scholars here at the Hope Program. Thank you for listening to this episode of DCC Daily. Keep up with our church via our social media pages, our YouTube channel to access previous sermons, and our Sunday services both in person and online. And if you don't have someone like Miss Grace in your life already, I'm hoping you find one soon.